How you doing? I'm Professor Corder. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the syllabus for this physical geography and the environment course, which is going to occur from February 8th through technically April 4th. Really, the class ends on April 2nd. There is a syllabus quiz. It's worth 10 points. You will find it in Module 1. So the modules are out over here. If you click on this, you'll reach the modules, or you can come down here and click on Module 1 and you can see that. Make sure you get the syllabus quiz done. This should be very easy. You listen to me talk about the syllabus, you read the syllabus, and then answer questions. I can't stop you from cheating on it by looking at the syllabus simultaneously while you're taking the quiz, but this is just to make sure that you actually were paying attention and know what the requirements are. So what you do, first of all, of course, is click on syllabus over here. It's going to open up. You can click here and see a regular Word document, or it'll open up completely for you, or at least it should if everything goes right. You see, here's our syllabus. Let's roll through this. So you can see, here's the Santa Ana College mission statement, if you're interested in reading that. This is physical geography and the environment. I'm Professor Corder. It's an 8-week class in spring 2021. I reserve the right to modify the syllabus course overview if needed. You know, we're in a crazy situation, so who knows what may happen. But let's assume that everything's going to go the way I have it written out right here. I do have an office at Santa Ana College at D203. However, the chances are slim that I'm going to be there because of the pandemic, but I want you to know that it does exist. Office hours are going to be better handled if you contact me, you email me, and then I'll set something up so that we can either go through a Zoom or else through conferences in Canvas, see conferences over here, and then we can talk to each other if we need to do that. Otherwise, just contact me via email. Here's my email address. The phone number is for my office, which again, I may not be able to access. We'll see what happens. I try to return emails promptly, but give me 48 hours just in case, and on a weekend or a holiday weekend, it could be a little bit more, but let's see how this goes. There's the course name, description, and format, so you can see that online. Textbook, there's 2 possible textbooks that are free, so you can just link to either one of these and use them. I want you to see them as supplementary material to the videos that I have posted in each one of the 16 modules. But you can actually choose any textbook you want that's a physical geography textbook as long as the publication date is 2015 or more recently, or you could use either of those 2 free links. They're all going to work relatively well. I have a video about the difference between the textbook and me in the first module. I would advise you to watch that video because it explains some things about textbooks and me, the instructor. Anyway, choose any one you want. And if you're concerned about it, send me a screenshot if you're going to buy one. If it's a $6 textbook from the University of Kentucky that they used 3 years ago, send me a screenshot and I'll tell you if it's okay. Course placement, so you can see that this class handles a number of things. It fulfills the Rancho Santiago Community College District Plan A General Education requirements for natural sciences, the A category. It fulfills the CSU Plan B transfer requirement for scientific inquiry and quantitative reasoning, physical science B1 category, so if you're transferring to a Cal State. And it also fits in the AAT, ADT requirements. And it fulfills the IGETC, which is the UC system, like Berkeley or UCLA, Plan C transfer requirement for Area 5, Group A, Physical and Biological Sciences. So quite a lot of things you can use this for. There's a DSPS statement, read that. If you are DSPS, obviously you need to contact me and you know that. Student learning outcomes and objectives, read those when you're bored. Course topics, notice the course is divided into 2 basic parts. Earth movements in the atmosphere, which is the first half, so the first 8 modules. And then geomorphology and geomorphic processes, which is the second half, so the second 8 modules. And then each part is further subdivided, so we have 4 sections in this class. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4. And there you can see what each one covers. The first section, which is what we're going to start with, is the Earth system, geographic grid, Earth movements, seasons, weather and climate, the atmosphere. Then you'll have a test, which is going to be found in Module 4. Then Section 2, which begins with Module 5, meteorology, climatology. Then we'll have a test in Module 8. and then so on. You can see the tectonic processes and the gradational processes. With regard to attendance, although this is an entirely online class with no face-to-face meetings, your regular participation is required and will be recorded. Not recorded like with a recorder, but it will be recorded as an I recorded. I make sure I make notes on that, including through the required discussion board topic prompts. So it's important that you participate in discussion boards, that you take the quizzes, because that tells me that you're here. Otherwise, how am I supposed to know, right? We don't see each other. So make sure you're doing that and participating, otherwise you can be dropped. Course grading, well, this is the most important thing, isn't it? Because this is what it's all about. You getting a grade, taking a round peg and putting it in a round hole. I'm perfectly cool with that. You know, I had to do that with classes in college too. So there are 4 100-point multiple choice true-false exams given at the conclusion of each section. So there's 4 sections. Each exam consists of 50 questions worth 2 points each. The questions are derived from the class video lectures and the terms and concepts pages associated with each module. So in each module, you'll see it says terms and concepts, and that's the stuff that you need to get from that particular module. Then there are 8 homework videos. So what that means is I'm going to have 2 homework videos per section. And I'm giving you essentially the entire section to be able to get through those 2. So for you guys, that means about 2 weeks. There's links, and you just link onto it. There's a quiz after you watch these 28-minute videos. And there's 2 of them, as I said, per section. Make sure you do that. This is an easy way to get points. I can't stop you from having the video on. They're professionally captioned, so I can't stop you from having it on while you're doing the quiz because we're not sitting in the same room. So I would take advantage of that. And then 9 discussion boards. This is a relatively easy way to get points. You just do it. Answer the discussion prompt and then respond to another student. Easy, 10 points each. Then you can see the grading scale basically is a straight scale, right? A, B, C, D, F. No exams will be dropped. No video homework assignments will be dropped. No discussion boards will be dropped. And a 0 will be assigned for all exams, video homework assignments, and discussion boards that are not completed. There is no late work that's accepted either. You cannot do anything late in here. Everything must be done on time. Students contact me when we're doing online classes after not having done something, after having something open for 2 weeks, and they still don't do it. Can I just do it? No, you cannot do it late. That's why I give you 2 weeks. So make sure as you look at the modules and you open each module and look at it, make sure you make a note of what the due time frames are, when something is opened, when it closes, and when you need to get it done, and then set aside time to do it. And you will be much happier. Then here's the schedule that we're going to go through. So section 1, module 1, February 8th through 13th. Then section 1, module 2, February 8th through 13th. There's 16 modules in this class. Now, normally we have a 16-week semester, but you're doing this in 8 weeks. So we're going to do 2 modules per week. I know it sounds tough, but remember, you signed up for it. And I will also point this out. I just finished an intersession class where we do the same thing in 4 weeks. So it's even more intensive. But I will tell you this, just so you're aware. In that intersession class I just completed, there were 24 students. 23 of them passed the class. And of the 23 who passed the class, almost all of those got A's or B's. So you can do it. You just have to sit down, budget the time, and make it happen. And here's what we're going to go through for the rest of it. There's, week 16, which is final exam. Or not week 16, excuse me, module 16. The end of section 4. So information on Canvas, technical support, required technology. Obviously, you have to have a computer or phone or something to be able to do this. That's hooked up to the internet. Assignments in Canvas. Important dates. I put all the dates for the spring on here, even though, we're not going to be together for Memorial Day. Notice your final exam is Sunday through Friday. See, this is what I mean by a time frame. From March 28th until April 2nd, but notice at 12 p.m. on April 2nd, it closes, and that's it. And then I get the grades in. Then read through the miscellaneous. Obviously, if you use my email address and you email me, make sure that you identify yourself in the subject box. This is for academic purposes only. That's what we're doing, okay? Read through all of those. Make sure you understand that. Remember, there's a quiz on this that's worth 10 points. Pretty easy. Easy way to get 10 points. Just answer the questions, and I'm letting you do it twice. So Canvas will automatically take the highest grade of the 2 times you do it. So get those easy points. Every place you can find easy points, get them, because the exams are not going to be easy. But the rest of the places that you can get points, which are, let's go back up here, the 8 video assignments and then the 9 discussion boards. This is an easy way for you to gather in points, and it gives you a buffer in case you don't do well on an exam. Okay. And by the way, if you happen to miss a discussion board or you happen to miss a video and you don't get it in, that is not the end of the world provided you do okay on everything else. It's still a completely passable class. Technically, you could probably even miss an entire exam and take a 0 on it and still pass this class as long as you did everything else. Okay, let's do it, man.